Okay. Well, what is this video? What am I doing here? What am I recording? Well, somebody brought a wise and pretty great idea to just start talking about Rated and my company with YouTube because honestly, I talk about it a little too much. Talk about it way too much, and I think I just need a platform that's free for me to like just talk about it constantly without you having to actually watch it. Like if you're here and you're watching this and you watch it, for the people that are watching, we're gonna be talking about everything that I have in store, my mission, everything for Rated that I'm excited about. I'm genuinely planning for over the next 5 to 10 years, and we're gonna see how it turns out, how it springs. I have this huge. I'm in my office right now, and I have this huge. So basically, this is it in every one of the aspirations that I basically am collectively trying to get towards. So as of now, I think some of the biggest ideas that we have are museum, which is will be a NFT based virtual museum or NFT based museum in real life in Toronto, but it's based off of virtual art. Um, and there I'm planning to lay out, I'd say about 50 to 60 large QLED TVs and display people's art in a cool and different way. A lot of art galleries are displaying physical art, which is great. I have no problem with physical art. They're both beautiful, but people work just as hard on digital art. So to have a main gallery um, displayed for that would be pretty important, especially in somewhere like Toronto where it's technologically advancing so fast and the NFT community is not big now. But believe me, it will be pretty big in 5 to 10 years. And once that happens, I'll be in the game and ready to display people's artworks in a really cool and abstract way. So the next idea was our stoner kits, our stoner totes, our bags of goodies that our demographic generally uses. So if you know our demographic, we are the arts community, we are creative, and most of those people are ordering things at dispensaries. They go to dispensaries more often than you'd think because it's teenagers usually just being fun, being creative. So what do they like to do? They go, you grab a joint somewhere at a dispensary. So we wanted to create these packages essentially that are these tote bags with arts on the front of it so you can reuse the bag. We're very eco-friendly, and within that bag it includes all the necessities that you would need to basically smoke, your rolling papers, your tray, your grinder, filters, etc., as well as some cool features, um, such as a cool feature that we thought about was having like a golden ticket in 30 out of the X amount of exports of bags that we released that have like a golden ticket with the NFT um, available for you to basically unlock for your own. And over years, as you guys know, over years, we believe that those NFTs that we give out uh, in those bundles and as well as that we sell out will appreciate in value and appreciate in collectability. So another thing that we planned for Rated. Number three for Rated was our videography, photography, and just utilizing creative arts. So I think overall, what will really bring Rated out, I'd say to a larger scale than most, is it will be a creative agency based on the youth rather than professionalism. And what I mean by that is not like professionalism as in you get the job right done. No, like everybody's job will be done properly. It's more just like having something like a diploma or some sort of gratification from things that don't really mean things to me. School doesn't mean shit to me. never meant anything to me. I think it's great if you have a diploma of some sorts. It's absolutely amazing. It's proof that you can do something, but I'm just the proof that I'm looking for is in the work and not so much a diploma. So with people like that, it's the teenagers are very creative and they're innovative and they really do make the future. So I wanted to find those people that are creatively hungry to do and to be the best at their lane, their profession, and find their spot and utilize them as a person and as a creative in their field. Find a place for them. Find a place that they're going to excel and do their best creative self stuff. Yeah. So that was the with that was the third one, but with photography and videography, it kind of that is something that we offer as like packages for clients and artists. If you need a music video of some sorts, it's um this you would reach out to Rated, right? So the fourth thing that we have down for Rated are NFTs. Like I was saying before, NFTs are something that are probably going to become more relevant in everybody's society as crypto begins to grow even more, and it becomes the global currency for more countries, just as it has with El Salvador. They'll continue to increase, and that being said, with NFTs, we think it's just a great way to sell art, right? And sell collaborative art, not just art that one person of Rated worked on. Although that's something that could possibly happen. For the most part, each NFT project would be one big collab thing based upon the community. Like everything that you guys submit, we would have a submission form. We would have inspiration led by you guys, as well as voting systems, things like that. And the theme would be created upon the whole community, therefore releasing a great, big, well thought out art piece known as NFTs. And once that is released, every month we will have a new set of NFTs that will eventually become more like collectibles. Because as you know, NFTs, we'd be selling one out of 100. So there'd be 100 in each collection, but as it goes on, it would increase, or it would become more rare. And I think that's something cool to have as Reddit becomes huge. Some people will just like the thought of, hey, you remember when in 2021 when they started releasing this? Do you remember those NFTs that they? And it becomes rare. So that's a bigger picture thing that I see with the NFTs, um, as well as very fun, very fun and creative to do. So I think we're on number five. So as I was just talking about, or I'm talking to you right now on YouTube, YouTube is another option. This is something that we would be creatively outreaching to our community, engagement, kind of seeing behind the scenes of everything. You guys are hearing what the thought process of me, the thought process of where I want to go with everything. And for me, that's a huge thing because it's not a secret what I'm doing. It shouldn't be a secret. Everything that I'm doing is for the community. So the more I talk about it openly, the more you guys can actually input uh, greater ideas to help grow, not only for myself and the company, but overall, this company is based to helping you guys and the creative community in Toronto, right? Um, the only way that I will become the number one creative agency in Toronto is through you guys and through everything that we're doing. So, um, YouTube is one of those options where it's easy for me to talk openly, no pressure, like I'm doing right now. Not nervous to talk. I'm just talking to you one on one, and get those ideas flowing, get that inspiration maybe flowing, maybe for you guys too. Um, and a way for you guys to reach out and maybe join and collaborate on those creative projects, like for if you're a model, maybe you'd like to be a model in the shoot, or maybe you do makeup, so you'd like to do the makeup for the shoot. We will find a way to utilize you no matter what. And I think that's the beauty in YouTube and finding new people that are in the same niche as me or like the ideas that I like, because I'm trying to look for that. I'm looking for you guys. you like this video, then I'm looking for you. So follow us on our socials and stuff like that because you never know. Maybe one day you'll be collaborating with us, or our projects would heavily have to do with an idea that you inputted. Um, so with YouTube, we're not only doing the behind the scenes type thing. Uh, we will be doing side projects such as podcasts. I don't know if the podcasts have been released already or it's still on hold till it's released when this video is released. But the podcasts are in the work. I'm doing a podcast with my sister, and as you guys will know, or as you know, I've our situation in my home has always been very separate, and so understanding my sister's emotions and everything, like just understanding each other, wasn't really there. We were very separated. So this podcast has been an amazing way of us trying to get to know each other and have fun with each other. And so it's I hope you guys can tune into that as well and just like see what we're up to when it comes to like just having fun talking, talking about random stuff. I think that's a big thing. Get to know us as like on like a friendly relationship as well as, this is business. So we're talking business and we're talking as friends. So see how it is there as well. And the last thing I say I have for helping Rated with everything is educational based videos. So over time, which I'm working on now, I want to find out how to make short, snappy, and great informational videos about color theory, about composition, about arts, about mental health, about feeling, how to understand your mental state through your art. The big thing that people have where, especially as a kid, I use this analogy a lot when I'm telling people, but when you see a kid and he's drawing something in kindergarten, let's say it is, and the teacher picks up the sheet and he sees the kid in the middle, the mom on the left, and maybe like the dad yelling at the mom. And the kid has no idea what's going wrong in that photo, but as the parent picks it up or the teacher picks it up, she can realize, oh wow, there must be some trauma at the home. That's just an example, right? But that is a prime example of how kids subconsciously will put their feelings and their emotions that are really hard for them into their drawing, into their art, and through the colors that they use. It's very scientific, but at the same time, it just happens subconsciously. So understanding the way that you feel in a situation and what colors match your feeling will help you as an artist improve. If you're feeling sad about a certain thing, and you want your painting or your art piece to portray a sad message, storytelling in a correct way, you'd want to use colors that portray sad emotions, like blue, or maybe you're feeling envious, so you'd use green, right? You wouldn't start using happy colors because that would throw off the whole storytelling and the vibe that you get from this painting. So yeah, that's the educational videos are another thing that we will definitely be getting into. If not just educational videos, but education workshops, possibly having classes dedicated to the youth, um, to how to feel like how to feel your emotions through your art, and or color theory, things like that. So that's another option. For now, that's all the types of things that I have going on for Rated, all the ideas that I want to pursue in, which is pretty big. As you know, I say it like it's nothing, but it's pretty big, and each one of those could be divided into their own sub company in some sort of way. But I think that's the point. Rated is about art, it's about the people, and the people are different. Everybody's built different in their own ways, but there needs to be some sort of hub and home that young creative individuals can go to not feel so left out, to not feel like their designs are not up to par, up to whatever it is. Because at the end of the day, everyone has their own styles, they like their own things. So to find people that are in the same niche is huge and it can grow into something quite amazing. And I see that. and I'm trying to help other people see that as well, and growing a whole organization based upon that fact alone. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this random video, informational video about Raiden. If you do, and if you want to hear more, you can always follow our socials as well as like the video or dislike the video if you did not like it. I'm always looking for actual proper criticism. So take care. Have a nice one.